she was hot. Nothing short of masterpiece. Say, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung her out war when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma break my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love with her, is it obvious? I'm just I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Kaimi Fairbairn and the kickoff for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that. First down run.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, Milroe. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Collins got it left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
First down, Texans.
Chubb on a give, headed left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
And it's third down.
From the gun, Stroud. Hits his running back. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They kick the running back in motion. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darion Kendrick with the pick. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down. Smith and Jigba right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down. Milroe from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Trying for it with Milroe. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Vacates quickly left side. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Cougar 19. Go.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. To the air, Milroe. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And that should be Seahawks football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Here we go. 65 catch. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
That's good for a Seahawks.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. A couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Ready, set.
Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Come on, set.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Has it in close. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, ball at the 36. Motioning one of the tight ends. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First down throw by Stroud. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down, Houston.
Again, Stroud. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Dameon Pierce, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Here's Stroud again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This connects with Higgins. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Caught near the goal line. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back for their first points of this game. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Out to his wide end, it's a screen. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks trailing in the early going.
Ready, set.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They're going play action. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throws going deep down the side. He's got it inside the 25. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact...
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing third down to begin this ball game.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Milroe. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Delivered to the sideline. Smith-Njigba brings it in. Well, it's too bad that yellow line that we all see on TV isn't actually out on the field because it might have kept him from throwing that one.
You know, and I'm surprised, frankly, we don't see this more. It's just a tremendous spidey sense that these dual threat quarterbacks have of today. They're out in the field, they're running around. Yeah, we don't see this nearly as much as we would have back in my days where we played within the pocket so much more.
At their own 28-yard
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spotting up every hour. Look, mama, owl, you just like the flowers. Tell you the truth with all that goody power. Like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. He's robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw here from Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick six.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Milroe from the gun. To the left, he's got Arroyo. Spins out of one stop. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Milroe with it on first. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
30 short, it's Milroe. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First down, Stroud. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets on the first.
First down, Houston.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. That was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Milroe looking to throw. Balled in by Milroe on the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Milroe. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down. Some quality yardage on that play.
14 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up second down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Let's go now.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Christian Harris on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun on third down. Forced out to his right. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Right back it goes to Pierce. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Texans.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Pierce. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans pull out in front further, 13-zip. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Yeah, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd down at the 40.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks in a very tough spot on 2nd and long.
79 Broncos. Ready? 79, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Another try following the sack. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
60 Maverick. Go.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. He's got a man left. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
A big gain on the play, but it leads to fourth down.
Trying for it with Milroe. That's cut beyond the marker. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun now for Milroe. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
Second and 3. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down throw here from Milroe. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Milroe from the gun. Bobo with the grab. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 23. Rolling left, buying some time. The throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing now, Milroe. Escapes the pocket. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
One last play before the break.
Get it.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Pierce up the middle. Oh, the football's loose. But fortune on the Texans side. What have their guys got to it? They're going to keep the football. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing.
And all that pursuit pays off. They track him down and drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Getting out to his left. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
That's grabbed at the 10. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now run. It's Pierce. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, here's Pierce. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dell with the grab. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Collins got it left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's the give to Pierce. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, and if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Connection made to Dell. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this 3rd down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it to his running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. It's into the hands of Edwards. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go now. No, 60.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
On the stop. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
Here's Charbonnet again on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's good.
Milrow with it on 1st. Flush down now to his left. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Hauled in by Irwin on the right side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Gain of 6.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Seahawks.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and long. Here's Milroe. He's got it near the 10. They catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
Here's Charbonnet. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. We got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Design bootleg here. Rolling out to his left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Desperation time here. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. to the air. Stroud. Complete to Dell. Hit almost as he caught it. As well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
All right. 18.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Texans feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. Can't slip that initial tackle, stops made for no gain on that first down play. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks have some new life in the fourth.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah,
it's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut it to a point late in this one. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud is hit, the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just look at the sack. Look at the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Option play. Here's a give to Charbonnet. And they'll take this in after 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Cougar 19.
Another carry for Charbonnet. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
To throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Let's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. It's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
First down.
Here he is to throw. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Again, Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they bring him down around the 34. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
And they clock it with time remaining, so here it is. A lengthy field goal coming up. They need this to force overtime. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And his progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Pretty short, it's Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-ins. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Pierce. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. but you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
First down, Texans.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down. It is cut left side. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
And the Texans first down.
Shotgun now, first round. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
Start this from the tackle, but lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity, and thankfully they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Out of the gun, a gift to Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on their defense.
And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. And that's good for another Seahawks.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll have none remaining in OT.
35-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger. Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On 3rd down, and goal will Charbonnet. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 11. And that's good for another Seahawks.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. Well, as expected, here's the timeout, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie.
Field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawkers, as we say so long from Seattle.